literally, I sat there thinking I have just spent £850 on a brand new drone. I was excited about it. I was really, really nervous to fly in about it. But just when I thought, you know what, I've got the hang of it, let's put it in a built-up area as opposed to a park where there was physically zero danger whatsoever other than birds in the air kind of thing. Let's take it out onto the streets. Still in a safe environment, so I wasn't, doing anything crazy. I was still high enough, but I don't know what happened. I was locking onto a dessert shop that I was sitting outside, and I thought, let me just take the drones out and see if I can get some sort of an Instagram reel. But before I even managed to actually get the hang of it, it just veered straight into the tree, and all of a sudden I was absolutely gutted. I thought it was gone, but for some reason the drone was doing some weird stuff and it was still activated, so it was still, the rotors were still spinning, and then it somehow managed to untangle itself. It came all the way down and then it bounced flat on its belly, where you were supposed to land the drone itself, and it bounced straight back up, and then all of a sudden it just went flying again, and then it came back down again. And I quickly wanted to grab it because it seemed like in an uncontrollable state where it might actually hit some sort of a property or something like that. So I managed to grab it. The gimbal was at a tilt, so I thought initially, looking at the footage, that I must have broken the gimbal itself, like the camera's operating gimbal, because it was, the horizon was actually tilted a little bit. So I was like, okay, well, at least I've got it now. Whatever happens, I can fix it. I can devote some time and fix it and lick my wounds on that occasion. But I powered it down, packed up, I went straight home, looked at the drone. It didn't look like it had any physical damage. The blades still seemed to be intact. It wasn't bent or anything like that. The arms, thankfully, I was worried about that, definitely. Those seem to be the more prone to break, especially on a light gimbal like this one. But everything seems fine. The sensor seems fine. The motor seems fine. The battery seems fine. It didn't, had any physical damage on it where I would definitely need to remove that and replace it. Everything seemed fine. So I went to test it out, and I was actually nervous because I was expecting something to be wrong as soon as I put it back up in the air. I didn't actually feel confident enough to actually take it outside, around people. So I went back to the park. Thankfully, it was actually windy, so it's a great thing because it would definitely test out the actual drone itself. So I put it back up in the air, and this is what happened. It's been a while since I've actually taken this out, but I'm actually going to be taking this out again. Kind of nervous because anything could have actually happened. I haven't actually tested it straight after. I've just packed it away. So this is my very first flight out again after that incident. So let's have a look and see structure of it. Everything seems to be okay. Nothing seems to be completely broken, but we never know. Okay, so camera, everything seems to be okay. Let's bring the shutter down to about 114,000. I think 5,000 seems to be okay. We're back in D-Cine. We've got satellite, 18 satellites, so that's a good thing. Home point has been updated. It is a bit windy, as you can see, so this can be definitely a true test. Okay, so it's recording. I haven't got anything flat to actually start it off from.
Take off.
Here we go.
Home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, so it definitely seems to be working okay. Let's just see if it hovers all right. Yeah, it hovers all right. Let's move forward. It definitely banks to the right a little bit. And see if I can pinpoint on that little building up there. Seems to be all right so far. Let's go a little bit lower and backwards. Yeah, seems to be all right. So Let's use all of the axes and see if that works. Let's go down. I can see it there. This is all in cine mode, so the slowest mode. RC signal interference again. Let's go over these people. And they didn't know nothing. Sport mode activated. Let's try it now. That seems all right. Up we go, up we go. It definitely is getting windy now. Still no weather, you know, any type of warnings to say wind issue or anything like that. So it has been confirmed that the DJI Mini 3 can take a beating. You can clearly tell there has been some scuff marks here, but nothing broken, no, you know, pieces completely broken open or hinges out of alignment or anything like that. So it does work, you know, but it is definitely a scary incident. So again, I do have to stress this is just a complete lock. Nothing on here states that, you know, it can definitely take a fall at X amount of, you know, height. So I must say it was a good result, you know. The actual drone itself, it does have some physical scarring or battle scars, whatever you want to call it. It definitely does have some sort of wear and tear, definitely. But thankfully the operating side of the drone itself, so that we're talking the blades, the motor, the camera, the gimbal, you know, the actual propellers, all of that seemed to be intact. So I didn't actually have to use the extended warranty from DJI. Thankfully I didn't. Reason being is because I was one of the stupid people that did not actually purchase that, and the 48 hours had gone, so I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. But now looking back at it, I should have actually purchased that at the time of purchasing the drone itself. But thankfully it was actually fine, no issues with that. So DJI Mini 3, you know, I crashed it, but it's okay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I was definitely nervous about making this video. There will definitely still be a lot of drone footage from myself, so I'm going to be exploring all of the built-in features such as the time-lapse, the vertical shooting, the night videos. All of those videos are still to be released, so stay tuned. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.